Welcome to day one, coaches training. It's so exciting to be on your way as a coach and be able to have the freedom to make decisions and to move yourself closer to financial freedom or whatever your goals are as a coach. That's what these trainings are for. So I am here. I will push you. You can push back. You can tell me, no, I'm done. You can do whatever you want. But I'm going to tell you, the more that you get engaged and get involved in the training, the more that you are going to reap the benefits of the Beachbody company. So on day one, I want to tell you there are trainings available. Number one, I post tips and things in our Team Believe It page. I hope that you will post tips that are working for you. It's a team page. I want everyone to get involved and get active in there. So you need to comment and post. And if you have questions, post them in there, because if you have a question, everyone else has that same question. They just don't want to post it. So I'm going to ask you, post your questions there. Number two, there's a national wake-up call every Monday morning, depending on where you are. If you can't listen to it live, there are podcasts, there are callback numbers. You can listen to it. Make that a non-negotiable. Do that every week, because there's something you will learn from it every single week. And then there's Team Fit and Funky calls Monday evenings. You're welcome to join those. You don't have to. I highly recommend it because Danielle Natoni, who is our upline, is amazing and she puts together great calls. I also host team calls, so look for those. And as always, look in our Team Believe It coaching page. You'll find great things there. So as you get started on your Beachbody journey, I want you to think about why. Why do you want to be a coach? What do you want to do? And please do not answer with, I want to help people, because we all want to help people. There is no lie about that. Everybody wants to help people. But I want you to dig deep. I want you to get vulnerable, and I want you to think about that. Like, do you want to pay off your debt? Do you want to become a stay-at-home parent? Like, what are your big dreams? Think about your dreams and what you want to achieve in your life. And I'm telling you that Beachbody can be the solution to those things. If you have debt, you'll be amazed at how many people have become debt-free and stay at home now and are millionaires because of Beachbody. Perhaps you want to send your kid to college. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. You just have to do it. The effort you put into Beachbody, you will be rewarded back. So think about your why, and that's part of your assignment. So your first assignment in day one is to tell us your why. Get vulnerable. They always say your why should make you cry, either tears of happiness or tears of sadness, but you should get real and get emotional over it, because that's what's going to drive you. On the days that you don't want to get up and invite people, that why has to be there so you can move forward. I can tell you that my why is about me. I personally went from a great job to a stay-at-home mom. It was hard. It was really hard for me to do with that. And you begin to resent your spouse that moves out, or not move, he didn't move out. I take that back. Who goes out every day to a job and has that interaction with people. I don't have that. But the biggest thing for me was that I went from such a well-paying job to nothing. So to feel like I am a viable and vital part of the family finances is huge for me. I never would have thought that I could stay at home, work out, drink a shake, and share with people and make money. But I'm doing it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. The joy from people's faces definitely keeps me going. So that is why I do what I do. Right now, I also want to buy a boat. So the boat is my goal. That's on my dream board. So that's where my why. That's why I do what I want. So when you are going to post on Facebook, you need to think about a few things. And one of the things you need to think about is, what's your story? You need to be able to tell your story. You need to be able to breadcrumb your story. Do you know what that means? That means you don't just throw it, word vomit at them 100%. Like, trickle in little bits and pieces here and there. You don't have to write a 500-page novel about what your story is. You just need to tell little bits of it. And as you go on and as they become more ingrained, they're going to want to hear your stories. So keep them asking for more and wanting to engage with you. So many people have one of three stories. You either are a financial makeover. So for example, Danielle Natoni, who I said was our upline, she couldn't fill her gas tank. She went into the negatives to become a coach. She is now a millionaire. She has had a huge financial makeover. So that's her story. Not my story, her story. There is the physical transformation, which I fall into that category. I lost 90 pounds. I went from a size 12 and a half probably. I probably should have been wearing 12s. And currently I'm between a 4 and a 6. So for me, my story is that. It's that I lost 90 pounds, working out at home, drinking a shake, and just pressing play and working every day. So that's my part of my story. And then there's the emotional transformation. And to me, that's the biggest part of my story. I went from a person that did not like themselves, not themselves. I had hit rock bottom. And man, then somebody asked me to join Insanity. Are you kidding me? Why would I do that? Well, why not? I have nothing else to lose. So I did it. I pressed play every day for 45 minutes. And I can tell you those were the hardest 60 days of my life, but something happened. Something clicked in my mind and I became more confident. I did not lose a lot of weight, maybe 10 pounds on Insanity. But I gained so much more self-confidence. I became a better person. I became a better spouse. I was just a better person overall. We had been through a lot. We had had 2 miscarriages, one at 9 weeks and then one at 26 and a half weeks. And then I got pregnant with Carly. And then I had her, and it was in January when she was 6 months old when I started with Beachbody and Insanity. So the interesting thing is I didn't hit my rock bottom until after Carly was born. I can tell you that we had tough times through our marriage. Everything is affected. When you're not happy with yourself, you can't be happy with anyone else. You gotta love yourself. So that's my other part of my message. So think about your why, think about your story, get vulnerable, and so your assignment is to share your why and then share your story. You can share it via video, you can share it via writing it, but either way you do it, you need to share it. So comment below, share it below. If you need help building your story, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. I am here to help you and coach you and guide you. So reach out and I will talk to you later.